Today marks All Saints' Day, where we recognize and celebrate the holiness of the saints and pray for their intercession. The saints struggled with their humanity and flaws, but ultimately chose to pursue the life and gifts God had bestowed, which makes them great examples for the faithful to follow. And joining me now is Michael O'Neill, host of EWTN's They Might Be Saints. Michael, great to see you. Thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Great to be with you.
So, Michael, can you give us a little history about All Saints' Day, and when did we start commemorating it?
Well, it's kind of an exciting day for all Catholics because we think about all those people who have gone before us, who might be in heaven, who might be saints, and those people who are recognized in the canon or list of the saints. And so as early as the 4th century, they began to celebrate a specific day for all martyrs. But then in the 9th century, Pope Gregory IV began to set up this date of November 1st in order for the entire church, 9th century going forward, might celebrate those great saints who have lived before us.
And can you talk to us, about how the saints and their intercession can help us in our faith journey?
Well, I think we all struggle with our faith at different times in our lives, and the saints can be both inspirations for us because they made it the whole way. They traversed the entire field, as you might say. But saints aren't perfect. They have flaws like each of us do. So saints are people who sinned like us and who fell down like us, but they're the people who got back up again. And so in my new book, They Might Be Saints, I try to feature these lives of Americans, 24 venerables and blesseds, who live normal lives like the rest of us, but they live lives of virtue as well. And they got back up after they fell down.
Yeah, and as we mentioned before, you're the host of EWTN's They Might Be Saints. And you also have written a book of the same name. I'm curious, what was your inspiration and what saints inspire you? Is there a particular saint or saints that maybe you have a devotion to?
Well, in this book, I feature every saint who's a venerable or a blessed, a future saint from America. So those are people born in the United States or live the majority of their lives in the United States. So they're on the path to sainthood. And when I look at people who inspire me, I look at people like Father Michael McGivney, who founded the Knights of Columbus, or Patrick Peyton, whose great Marian devotion was spread around the world. But then we can focus on people like Blessed Miriam Teresa Demjanovic, a sister from New Jersey who had the idea of the universal call of holiness, that we're all called to be saints. Or Bishop Frederick Barriga, a venerable from Upper Peninsula, Michigan, who put on snowshoes and walked thousands of miles to spread the gospel and bring the sacraments to the native people and copper miners in Michigan. So these are all people who inspire me in my own life of faith.
Can you talk about your book and also the show, too? I'm wondering, what you personally have learned from the production of the show and also writing the book.
So the program, which airs on EWTN at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays, is a show about Americans on the path to sainthood and the search for canonization miracles. We've done 12 episodes so far, and these are interviews with historians, postulators, bishops, family members of these people who live these amazing lives. And then with recreations, we bring them back to life. And we also show the search for miracles because that's so important with each canonization cause. We've done 12 episodes, 15 episodes have been filmed already. So it's been a great thing to be a part of. And the book just dovetails perfectly with that. So if for people who watch the show and they want to learn more about one of those future saints, they can pick up the book and they can learn the entire life, so to speak, of that saint. So I've got 24 of them. And hopefully someday we'll do an episode of They Might Be Saints on television about each and every one of these future saints as well.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Not a whole lot of time left, Michael, but wondering anything else that you'd like to share with us before we let you go?
Well, I think that each and every one of these saints is important. We might want to know about how the canonization process works or how miracles are found, and that's all in the book. But for each and every one of these saints, we see 24 Americans on the path to sainthood. And it's kind of inspiring to know that there were people who walked on American soil who lived amongst us and are holy people on their way to be recognized as saints. So hopefully this book brings inspiration to some people.
Oh, absolutely. Michael, thank you so much for your time today and speaking with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.